Today I've got a quick video to just share, I think, an interesting take on the Eros line, Versace Eros. You know, this beautiful vanilla-based fragrance with some fruitiness in the opening, some mint, some aromatics. It's been called, you know, kind of the club king, a clubbing fragrance, especially the EDT. But I have the whole line here, and they have some distinctives that I just want to highlight and maybe summarize each of them in a word or two. So that's what we're going to do in this video. As we get going, remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. I've got videos coming out every couple days, and I hope you'll join us. Also, give the video a like if you get something out of it. And let me know in the comments, which of these do you have? Which have you tried? Which is your favorite? All right, let's go ahead and get in. So whenever Eros came out, I loved it the first time I smelled it. You know, it's loud, it's youthful, it's fun. I ended up not picking it up for quite a while just because I had a bunch of fragrances already and I wasn't trying to build a massive collection. I didn't have a channel at the time, but eventually I picked it up. Currently, all I have is a little 5 ml of the EDT, but it's an older bottle. I think it's about 6 years old or so, so it's got some oomph. It's got some of the power of the original formulation. Then I've got a couple of really good clones as well. So this is the little baby bottle of the EDT, you know, almost pointless to show on camera. But the EDT is kind of about vanilla, you know, vanilla in a powerful way. It's got a green apple in the opening. It's got a mint as well, so kind of apple mint, and then you go into that vanilla. And a little bit of the opening hangs on, but mostly it's sort of loud, sweet vanilla. It's a wonderful fragrance. I love it. I think anybody can wear it. It's not too youthful. A really great clone of the EDT is this one right here, Oxford Blue by English Laundry, if you can find it. And now they've got 4 packs of English Laundry for Christmas at a lot of the rack stores. So if you find one, you know, they're, for the most part, English Laundry puts out great fragrances. Pick up a 4-pack, especially if it's got the Oxford Blue in it. I've also got Guess 1981 Los Angeles, kind of a more ambery version of Eros EDT. Okay, so next, I picked up the EDP several years ago. I had heard that it was kind of the sweet spot of the line, that more people like this one than the others. So I went ahead and picked it up. I've got a 100 ml of the EDP, but I ended up not liking it as much as I thought that I would. You know, the EDT, that sweetness, and it's so loud, it's such a fun fragrance, and you lose some of that with the EDT, or sorry, with the EDP. And the aromatics, especially lavender, is really at the forefront of the EDP, and my brain kind of locks into that lavender and those aromatics, and it really kind of lessens the enjoyment of the fragrance for me. So I've ended up not loving the EDP as much as I thought. So if I could summarize the EDT by saying vanilla, I would probably summarize this one by saying aromatics. You know, it's less sweet, more aromatics. Still a great fragrance. Next, I'll talk about the Parfum. Now, I just recently got the Parfum. I put it off because I had heard that a lot of what makes Eros, especially in the opening, isn't in the Parfum. And so I just thought, I've got all the others. I don't really need it. But I just recently picked it up. I got the Parfum. It's more expensive than the others, but you can get it around, you know, 80 bucks or so. But this has ended up being maybe my favorite in the line. You know, maybe the EDT is still my favorite, but this one it's to my nose, it's definitely sweeter than the EDP. Let me know if that's been your experience out there, but I definitely get more of the sweetness, more of the vanilla. And the thing that stands out in this one, if it's the vanilla, you know, fun party fragrance with the EDT and the aromatics with the EDP, the thing that stands out with this one is it's fruity. There's got to be lemon. I haven't looked up the notes, but some kind of citrus in the opening, probably lemon, that really hangs throughout the fragrance, and it becomes kind of a fruity vanilla fragrance. It's loud, it's long-lasting, it's sweet. I think it recovers a lot of what the EDP lost, and maybe I'm by myself in this, but I would summarize this one by saying fruity is kind of a one-word, descriptor of what this one's all about. And then finally, there's Eros Flame. Apparently, this one's been discontinued now. You can still get it in a lot of places. There's also some good clones of this one out there, but Eros Flame is very different from the rest of the line. It's still got the base of Eros. It's got that vanilla, loud, long-lasting kind of punch that the others have. But this one, there's orange in the opening and there's an herbaceous feel, a little bit of fresh spiciness and a little bit of herbal feel like rosemary. There's a quinoto note. There's just some pretty different notes that I wouldn't say aromatic in the sense of like mint and lavender would be, but more herbal, I think is the right word. So this one, it's like, orange and herbs is how I would summarize this one. It's not a warm, spicy fragrance like you would think of something like Wanted by Night or Spice Bomb Extreme. It's more of like an herbal, aromatic, sweet fragrance. It's good. I like it. It's unique. But it's very different from the others in the Eros line. So my current favorite is the Parfum. I mean, I still love the EDT. If I had 100 ml of the, strong EDT, like this little 5 ml that I have, I'd probably, be wearing it a lot more. But I think I'm going to get more use out of the Parfum. So let me know in the comments, which is your favorite? What do you think about EDT being vanilla, EDP being aromatics, Parfum being fruitiness, and Flame being about kind of the herbal notes? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so you can catch the videos I've got coming out every couple days. I'm Justin, and this is Sillage Scents.